is Shay Seeking, and I'm back with another video. Um, I don't know, guys. I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm feeling like, I don't know. It's like a little bit of left behind energy, a big task or something like this. But I also feel like somebody is trying to, I don't know. I feel like, mm, somebody is ruining something or has ruined something or something, and they want to give it back to somebody. Feeling that energy. It's almost like somebody's been running something for a long time, and these people have special clearance or upgrades or something, or mental properties to be able to do whatever this is. And somebody could have just dropped something off, or they're about to drop something on someone that wouldn't be prepared. Maybe somebody's trying to steal something and they had to give it up, or maybe they've been already operating something for a very long time, and these people are moving on to another place or something here. Yeah, something is off balance, but somebody's happy about that. Oh my goodness, we cut the deck right on that. This is the energy that I'm feeling here. Somebody doesn't want you to have a new light about something. It's like something that needs to be run sufficiently, but somebody don't want you to have the intel. Like, it's like somebody buying a house but not giving you, buying you a house but not giving you the keys, so it can foreclose or stuff can overrun and crawl, something like this. Okay, Ace of Wands energy. This also could be something coming from on high. Like somebody's trying to do a setup. Like, this is a high-ranking official trying to, whatever this is not nothing that you can walk into on your own. I'm thinking about that movie. I never got a chance to see it. I think it was called Mamma Mia, not Mamma Mia. It was something else. Like, I think the scenario was that this lady, she had never met her family, or she didn't know that her family was into some type of business. And they wanted, over the summer or whatever, they wanted her to come in and take over the business. And then she goes to like Italy or something, and she's going for a funeral, I think. And then the funeral gets shot up or something. She's like, "Oh my God, what's going on? What did my grandfather do?" Something like that. Okay. And then she found out that she was going to be the leader of a company, or the mob or something. I don't know. It's like, that's the kind of scenario I'm getting here. That's the only thing I can really think of. This could be like a corporation, because I remember another thing that I saw with a woman. She was adopted, and she lived in like Costa Rica. We'll just say it's somewhere like this. And her father was like a rich businessman, I think in America or something. And he wanted her to come in on the company, but he already had two like students, or like, I'm seeing like the Four of Pentacles, like two people at his feet or whatever, a man and a woman. And they kind of had been messing around or whatever at the workplace. And the girl was into doing some kind of scamming, but the boy wasn't. He was serious about his job. But the boy was sent down to wherever this country was to go get this girl and tell her that she was supposed to come in and start getting trained to take over something for her father. I don't know if he was about to pass away or leave or something. And then she was there for a little while. She was getting to know him a little bit. And then the one girl ended up stealing something, but they was going to blame it on the daughter, because I don't know if she knew it was his daughter or if she thought it was just a new worker. But for some reason, the girl got a crafty idea to say that it was the daughter that messed up something and she stole this money. But come back around to find out, after the guy that was between them two, he was just mentoring her, and he was messing around with the other girl that already worked there. And he found out that the girl had set up the girl, and the dad kind of yelled at her and everything. They got into it, I think, and she went back to wherever she came from. But I think she had like a watchman or something with her. And the watchman was also promised, I don't know if somebody promised his hand, like this was like his right-hand man, and he thought that's the only person that he would trust taking care of his daughter. But I think the right-hand man ended up, this could be a whole nother movie, but the right-hand man ended up falling in love with her. And I think he killed He killed the guy. I don't know. It was like, I'm getting just scenarios like this, right? That somebody is something secret or something you didn't know that a family dealt in, or it's something that somebody could also be trying to give something over to you now when it's ruined, when you're supposed to be shining on a different level. Somebody might not want something to be brought out or something. Yeah, somebody wants somebody to walk away from something and leave something behind. I don't know. I'm just picking up that energy here. And we got this Taurus, Aries energy here. King of Pentacles in the upright, but then we got a death right next to it. So I don't know. There could even be a King of Pentacles that you know, a friend of yours, a family member that could be dealing with somebody, either a male or a female that just passed away. And this person was sitting here with all of this wealth or something from being involved with your brother, uncle, father, mother, who, whatever this is. It's something like this. Okay? Maybe this person held this back from you and now somebody's upset. They're walking away and here it is again. This moon energy is like, I told you so. Or why didn't you say something? Or I don't care. Well, I ain't the one in trouble. You the one in trouble. You know, and this person is like, damn. So again, this could be like, again, a Moshe energy or somebody that know they should have did something differently. And so it's kind of like Jesus saying, oh, I did not know you. You know, somebody just didn't acknowledge something or something like this here. Yeah, and they decided to spy on somebody secretly. Like somebody could be just spying on, I don't know what they were doing, but this is what I'm picking up here. So yeah, we're reading this, and I'm just going to briefly read through this real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and get this out. Go into this reading and finish up these cards that we had. It says here that it was written in the Hellenistic Jew before or after Christ had been disputed. It says Grotesius of the option that was originally written in the Hebrew by a Jew who lived at so the Jew will be the earlier version of a Jewish person to me, anyways, in my studies. It says who lived at some intermediate time in Ezra, Simeon, Okay, Christians with some freedom. So this could be also what we're experiencing now, because I feel like there's a large Muslim energy that's taking over or something. And again, we're seeing here that Christians with some freedom. So this might be, again, something could be a turning of times or something like this, where we're going to be in more of a it just could even just be like a dictatorship or some type of fascist energy could be going on behind the scenes here. Again, like I said, I know that my cup is only half full. So even if somebody want me to be on my other caliber, it's like, you know, somebody knows that they took some of my intellect or my intellectual property or blocked it and also offered it up to somebody else. And so again, I'm not going to say that I'm not as sharp. I had to be honest. I feel like I'm as sharp, but I just don't have the abundance of, like, my mind used to be full all day long, 24 hours a day. So I feel like somebody tripping, somebody trying to act like they gave you clearance or all access or open you back up or something like this, but they didn't. Somebody want to leave somebody in a dire situation, mentally depleted or something like this. So it's not like regular cognitive, everyday making decision things. But again, I'm someone who's done a lot of research on the Bible, a lot of research on history, a lot of research on a lot of different things. The vaccine, on futuristic, on caste systems, and, you know, things that are like patterns and stuff like this. And like I said, I've been having a hard time just really tapping back into that energy, and it's kind of concerning or nerve-wracking a little bit. Because I feel like Source was building me up to be some type of intel energy. And I feel like these people took something away from me. I feel like it's not right. I feel like I told you, I call it downcast syndrome, where somebody's operating on some kind of level to cast people down so you're not able to rise higher on these highways and byways in the Bible, right? That's why I feel like God got pissed off and said, I'm going to break your highways or something like this. Because these people thought that they were doing something in the 5D or a higher dimension here, and keeping it away from other people here. And I feel like some people benefited from this. It could have been something about grouping together something, like somebody could have been working to group things together for a child or something. So if these people or these entities vacated, somebody would have the means. But I feel like somebody got jealous or irritated or mad or something, and they started to break something. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. Okay, some evangelistic doctrine, but the style as Saint Jerome, somebody's name could be Romy Rome or Ye Rome or J Rome or Jerome, has observed indicates rather the artificial contexture of Grecian eloquence than the terseness and comprehensive simplification of the language. Okay, so let's see. Really want to just read this part. The book also repletes with allusions to Greek mythology and imitations of Grecian writers with whose work, especially those of Plato and other authors, have been intimately acquainted. Upon the whole, there is a reason to believe that the work within written previously in the to the birth of Christ, it is probably since it is probable that since in the of Solomon, it was published under the Jewish dispensation, as indeed by the general writers it was thought to be. And the supposed resemblance between passage in the book and other New Testament may be thought of examination to the either imitation of similar passages in sacred books of the Old Testament. Okay, so again, it's saying here in witchcraft, the popular belief in witchcraft, such as it existed under the Stuarts. So this could be like anybody with the name Stewart. I don't know. Lately, I've been thinking about like I said, that name Martha Stewart energy. So somebody could be like a homemaker or somebody that likes to do crafts. That's me. Okay. I feel like Source was telling me something about, really going back into my creativity, but maybe not now. There's an abundance of something out there. It's something here. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, some kind of new light. I feel like I keep hearing somebody saying, manifest. Like, so again, maybe you want to go into the crafting industry, or maybe you want to and be like some kind of new age Martha or something. Maybe you want to be a fashion. I keep hearing like high fashion, or excuse me, goodness, Hollywood and Vine or something like this, or whatever this is. But I don't know, there's some aspects here. I feel like somebody's supposed to be like, again, in my energy, my thing that I'm looking at is claiming the throne. But like I said, somebody is trying to act like it's far-fetched. They're trying to act stupid, like they don't know. It's almost like I'm even hearing like that show Ghost. I'm hearing like the Iron Throne energy, mob energy, or something. Like somebody wants to downcast someone, paint them black or make them a dark energy here, instead of going higher, into elite or royal positions. I'm not looking to, it's like, what would I wait for? I already see what these people been planning to block me from ever being able to reclaim my throne by erasing me from the book of life or something like this. Why would I wait? Why would I want to settle for less? Why would I want to, you know, I feel like I will be able to see everything a little bit clearly with that type of support. And I just feel like there's something else going on here. It says, and still lingers among the vulgar and ignorant in the remote parts of the country. So again, they could be trying to make some people into the ignorant individuals, some that had much knowledge to less knowledge. But I feel like with some of us, this is like a forced effort. This is not something that you deserved. You worked hard to get where you were, and somebody just tried to tear somebody down here. Somebody could have even used like some kind of rape and pillage or something like this, forced entry or something, in order to downcast someone, which that's not going to work here. Without warrant or authority in the scripture, Persons having entered into a compact with evil spirits to obtain supernatural powers. No hint of persons having sold themselves to Satan in order to obtain the means of inflicting injury on their neighbors. Wow, this is kind of deep. Hold on, let's see. World card energy here. Okay, in reverse. So again, this could be these cults or something. Some of these could be darker people. I'm hearing like the Prince Hall Freemason energy or something, or some other kind of groups or something here. But we're talking about the stewards in English would have been above, I'm guessing, these groups or something here. Even the word steward means an onlooker or somebody that is a watcher over these particular groups. Somebody's trying to suck you into a group, force you into group mode when you could be of an elite status. I'm not going for it. It's just not, it's not, I'd rather go up, motherfucking, than look down and see what I want to do. I'm not going to stay down and then later on be thinking how to get back up. That's ridiculous. When Source already put me on a pedestal or put me in a position to be observant and start preserving myself and start being, like in this nun energy. Like we already beyond the point where even if we talking about Mary of Stewart, where I've been already poisoned possibly in this house. I've already been attacked. I've already been spiritually or something attacked here without my knowledge or without my consent. It just don't make no sense to me then. It make me think because when she was about to get poisoned that one time on the show Rain, which is one of my favorite shows. They came in and escorted her out. They grabbed her out of there and took her away. I know it may not happen like on the movies or something, but like, again, I feel like there's some type of justice or something that had to be served even to be able to move on to another. See, that's why I feel like this whole thing is to make sure somebody don't have the financial means to maneuver. Even if, because remember when Trump was talking about, or they were saying Donald Trump was going to use his own personal funds or something to rebuild America or something like this at some point in time. It was one of these presidents. I thought it was Trump, or this could have just been a rumor, okay? But again, nobody wouldn't want that either, right? Because they need these endorsements or whatever this is that these people do when it comes to those particular things so that people can try to call the shots or call in their favors later on. So like I said, this is like something like that where somebody wanted you to be depleted or not have nothing, so you can only have to lean on others for financial gain in order to maneuver in whatever arena that you're trying to move into. So it's saying there's no hint of these people having sold themselves to the Satan in order to do this. So somebody could have been just trying to inflict or put this on someone. It says neighbors here. Inflicting injury on their neighbors. So people were moving in close to somebody trying to inflict some kind of pain or something. Like I said, to try to block somebody, but maybe these people are going to get blocked. This could be also, like I said, from another county, another state or something. Somebody could, Texas could have been doing some type of measures or something here. Because I know there's a lot of political power packed in Texas. So they could have been doing this and they could have been sending energies up into Illinois or other places to do things to people, sending bounties out on bellies and things like this when it comes to this rupture or this breaking of the Roe v. Wade. It's something here, okay? There was other agendas here that's really obvious, but it's like, okay, nobody's talking about these obvious reasons. Why not? It's kind of like really obvious what somebody was doing. So this could be like a neighboring context. This could be like what even we're talking about with this Israel and the Hamas or whatever like this here. It says no account of the pretended bewitching similar to those which 2 centuries ago frightened the isle from its property. In our translation, the Bible, 3 different terms have been usually rendered, which, okay, simply import. So again, this could be also about import export cartel energy or something like this. It will therefore be necessary to examine the meaning of the original terms. We read, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Matter of fact, I just put that up online today. It says the Hebrew word mikashifaf. It's almost sounding like mikasha. Mikasa, Yusukasa. Okay, but Mika, Cosmika, Tamika, I don't know. Mikash Ifaf. Ifaf. Shifaf. Mika Shifaf. I'm just breaking it down just to see if I'm picking up something else from it. Okay. All right. And then we have, this sound like three different feminine energies put together. I don't know. We got the strength card. This could be what somebody needed to do. We got this element with magic here. This woman, whatever this wreath energy is. This is like three elements. This person got horns here. Okay, it could be the soil, the lion, and the woman. It could be something like this here. That somebody was taking in order to create something here. Which comes from the kashfa, to pray. In Hebrew, it uses the restricted to idolatrous service. Then we have, again, a drug. So, pharmacon, something con. Acon, Macon. Somebody could be from Macon, Georgia. It says a drug, and according to them, the passage of Exodus to be rendered, thou shalt not suffer a poisoner to live. So again, this is what I was just saying here. That's why I said it's almost like this is something, oh, Knight of Wands here. This could also be a poisoner. This could also be somebody coming towards you. I mean, it's in the upright, but it's sitting right underneath the devil. Somebody could be coming with some type of, I call them dirty bombs. If somebody sending in some of these wand energies that may not be that healthy to inflict someone. I'm also picking up somebody could be trying to change your DNA, or they could have been sitting here to try to alchemize your DNA. If you're somebody that is an all healer, like it takes a lot, like how we talk about when the so-called English came, they brought dis-ease, and they didn't have it here at first with the American Indians and blah, blah, blah. Now, I don't know, this gives me the thought that I don't know. Somebody's trying to make somebody trying to make somebody sick. Like you have to get sick before you can move into, like, or be afflicted in some manner. I'm hearing that all you got to do is say, like, you got to be afflicted in some manner. And some people are just grandfathered in. I just feel like this is what it is. And somebody wants to see you struggle or claw or get abused or something, because that's the way that they had to go through 20, 30, 50, 70 years ago. And I feel like, again, I'm not saying everybody gets that passage, but some of us inherited something. When somebody inherits something, it's also giving me like the energy of the meek inheriting the earth. But when we're talking about, but I don't feel like it's not a time for that. We already got the ancients in reverse. We already got all these beings right here that's in the reverse right now. It's not no time for no meek. It's somebody that's got to get up in there and get their hand, get some shit done here. Okay. So this could be somebody that wants you to be poisoned or even drugged or something here. Because remember, we was picking up that heavy poison energy in the reading earlier. To live. Poisoning and sorcery were usually united in the ancient heathens nations. So again, something is in reverse right now, because it was believed by the ignorant that magical spells added efficiency to the drugs. So I'm getting like lean or something like these newer drugs or something like this here. Somebody could even be putting something, fentanyl or something else in something here. We got the Kwasam or Kwasam. So this could be like, it's making me think about the Squaw Indians and Uncle Sam, or I don't know, y'all. Okay. Kwasi meth or Quasimoto is sitting here spelling it out in Egyptian as well. But I ain't going to go through looking at all that now. To predict signifies simple, a diviner or a fortune teller. Okay. So again, we already read that a fortune teller is somebody that's casting you in a way to tell you. It says don't seek a fortune teller. Now, I feel like some of these people are hinting on, like somebody telling you about your inheritance. That's not a fortune teller, but somebody trying to show you how to scam somebody or something over again, or take something for your from your neighbor or something like this. That's fortune telling. What fortune telling can be? Somebody looking at a retina scan of you, punching in the code to your safe in your house, and then sending somebody into your house now that they know that code, and then taking whatever you got in that safe. That's fortune telling to me. That's more of fortune teller energy to me. It's just on this channel, okay? At this time right here, what we picking up. Somebody could be worth a fortune. Somebody know your key to your alarm system to get in your house to what? Take a child or something. That could be a fortunate soul or fortunate energy. It's usually taken in a bad sense, it's saying. Okay. What does it say? The Balath Ob. Okay. In our version, one that hath familiar spirits signifies literally a mistress of inflation or swelling. So inflation could also be, we talk about inflation here, or I was even thinking about inflation, like they didn't want inflation. I told y'all that could also signify if somebody knows that they're the son of Christ. Everybody is like mum's the word. We all know that this is Christ, but we don't want this person to know, because we don't want them to start trying to make decisions or trying to stand in their power or something. So I feel like this whole thing, like embarrassing, slandering me secretly or whatever with this, that behind the scenes, that could have been what that was here. They didn't want nobody to get too puffed up, okay? Or swell, or get your head big or something like this. It said the pretenders to, but again, at the same time, how is somebody going to know or start sharpening their skills or getting prepared to take over something, instead of sitting there looking at somebody like a freak? Somebody could have been working with someone on another level here. It says the pretenders to prophecy among the heathen, asserting that a spirit of divination entered into them and caused their person to swell out to an unusual. So this is making me think about even when I think Beyonce was saying this the first time she felt something come into her, right? And then I think she said something like, and I think after that she might have started with the Sasha Fierce energy here, okay? Like I said, this could also be Skinwalker or Hayoka energy as well, out to an unusual size, okay? And I don't know, this could be also something like in somebody's belly or something. I don't know. I'm hearing belly. Maybe even that movie Belly. Something about that could be significant here. I think that girl's name was Keisha, because I don't know why I keep hearing the name Keisha. I think that was her name in there. It says, Virgil has described an inflated prophet of this kind. Okay? So somebody could be saying that you're an inflated prophet here. Okay? But I feel like, again, nobody's going to know the energy that, like I said, a Christ or something will be going through, especially if this person doesn't have the backing of support. I feel like some of these people came in the way of entertainers to predict or to be prophetesses or something like this. The fame could have puffed up some people's head or something. But I feel like somebody had the massive energy as these same people, but they just was never represented. Like, you didn't know you had, somebody didn't want you to know that anybody was watching you or anything. And they wanted to kind of clown you while you were going through this time of a lot of people eyes on you by you not looking so tasteful, acting so tasteful. Maybe again, you were somebody like me that you knew somebody could have been recording you in your restroom. So you didn't want to take a shower every day, or you wanted to only take it at night, or, you started trying to do something different to stop from being shamed. This is like I carry myself a certain type of way, especially outside of my home. And, it's just a shame if somebody wanted to ruin somebody's, I don't know, or put a damper on somebody's light as they were entering into one of the most exciting things in their life. And like I said, these could be brethren or something that could have been running in these groups and being spoiled and doing lavish things and great things and experiencing wonders and things like this the past couple years of their life, having some type of authority or power, But it's like they left the sun out. It's giving me the energy of the hyenas laughing at Simba when nobody wanted to play, or the other lions or whatever, not wanting to play with him because he was Simba. You know, and they were kind of just like clowning him, even though he about to be the king. They didn't give a fuck. They was kind of making him feel left out or like he's not a part of something. It's kind of giving me that energy there. Okay. So again, and what did he do? Start dealing with like he went through whatever he went through, and then he found Timon and Pumbaa. So again, for somebody like me, that could have been like a spiritual connection or something, or like something like this. Okay.
What is this? What is this?
It's just a light.
What is this?
Let me see. I just want to read this one last. What? I don't know. It's just a light. There's one little part
No,
here.
what is this?
What? It's just a clamp to hold the light up. Hold on a second. All right. So again, it says the appearance of Samuel was a result of her enchantments. So somebody could be saying that you're doing spell work or something, but it's not true. On the contrary, it filled her with equal astonishment and alarm. So this could be, yeah, a tower moment in reverse. Somebody's getting a new light or a new way, or you might be like a new wave child where you came to bring light or shed light to a situation on this earth. And again, it may not be the people with the alumni and all these fancy bell of the ball energies and things like this. But again, you know, I feel like, I don't know, this could be the end of, we got Cho Raisin. Wait, let's see. Let's skip over here to the other side. It says Jesus, okay, it's almost agreeable that the gentle character of the compassionate Jesus to consider him as lamenting the suffrage of any, whether a person or a city, than the impersonating or even the denouncing of them, since his character of judge formed no part of his mission. If then we should read at last, for thee, it says Cho Ray Sun. So somebody could even be trying to make their name like this to fit into this compartment here. But I feel like this is some baloney. It says, at last for thee, Bethsaida, or Beth. I don't like the way it's spelt here. Okay. It says we should do no injustice in the general segment of the place or the character of the person speaking. This, however, is not the sense in which woe is always to be taken, as when we read, woe to those who build houses by unrighteousness and cities by blood. Woe to those who rebel against God. In numerous passages, especially in the Old Testament, the import of this word then is the sum of degree qualified by the applications of it. Okay, so that's a whole different part, but let's go back over here. So somebody could be trying to, this chosen, whoever this person is, could have been the person that's the, I don't know, I'm hearing something about Disney or something. So this person could have been the person that got these people to test Jesus or judge Jesus or something like this. But let's go back to the other side here. That's a whole nother part, but let's go back over here. It's saying here, I just want to get this part right here. It says, neither indeed there are any scriptures which positively assert the reality of witchcraft. Magical arts are always classed with idolatrous practices and seem to have been borrowed in any or all cases of the Jews from their pagan neighbors. So I don't know. It says here, which we have been before said, a poisoner, okay, is rendered witch. It says here, authorized version of the scripture is described by some of the rabbins as a trafficker in drugs to produce abortion, and it is singular. Oh, to produce abortion. Okay, so there it is right there. Now, this could be people also having like the Hebrew women abort their children, and these women walking around with children of these kings or these men. That's why they're not going to be able to do the shit this time. But this abortion could also be somebody, like I said, cutting off something in your brain. An abortion, when it's talking about birthing a nation, a king or a princess or something going through this, if somebody fuck with your head, you see what I'm saying? Or take you out of the equation with the rest of the royals or something, this is where this comes in to play, where kingdoms fall. Right there. This could be also when we're talking about, it could be equivalent to in Revelations when they're saying that somebody found out that they got kicked out of heaven and they went and made war with the rest of somebody's seed. This could be people like highways and byways being cut down. And now people are angry because they were having that telepathic, or that, I call it, if it goes in a certain direction, sexual immorality. The lover's energy could be somebody that, like, again, if you're in alone time here and we're going through these processes or something, it's just somebody that kind of like, hey, how you doing, da, 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 whatever, whatever. But I feel like some people were using this to show them how to steal from other people, steal from their neighbors, what land allotments, positions, opportunities taken from other people that should have been going through to other people. I feel like somebody was doing something like this. Okay. Astonished view Samuel himself. So somebody was astonished by whatever this is. And it's saying here that this woman is, what it's saying here is more than likely this woman, nobody was ever proved that this woman was doing witchcraft. So they could have put somebody through a vigorous or rigorous something here, and found out this person was not a witch or doing no witchcraft. You know, this might be wherever some Mozart meets, I don't know, or like where somebody is trying to call somebody that's actually gifted, and they have the means to do that, because these people were holding you up on a, they think that they was the one that put you on that pedestal, or they put you there, and they feel like they the one that can take you down. As source put you there, they can't put you down, but it can remove you from doing your work that you're supposed to be doing on this planet by somebody messing around with your energy like that. And really, the people that's charging and pointing the fingers at somebody is the ones that's doing the actual witchcraft. This is what I'm getting here. They were the ones doing the actual witchcraft. But they would pinpoint one person as a scapegoat and put everything on that person. That might be the most pure person out of the bunch. It's like they just don't want whatever they just robbed or stole or whatever they upgrades that they got to be revealed. They want to seem like they're doing something better than what God's son will be doing. Oh, where's your God now? This could even somebody doing something to your pineal or your crown chakra and saying, where's your God now? Somebody could be doing that here. Okay. King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody could have got some type of jurisdiction or something to do this to this world card energy, to mess with her head. This could be a King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's trying to kill somebody off from being a ruler or something. Queen of Wands in reverse. They could have also been, again, using some kind of access point here for people to get to this Queen of Wands in a negative or derogatory fashion without her knowledge or her consent. Strength card energy. Okay. Somebody's standing strong, but the kingdom is kind of shaky right now. All right. This is what this is looking like to me. But then again, falling under this devil energy, we got the Emperor in reverse. Okay. Somebody could also be seeing, I'm hearing new devils. Somebody could be seeing you as a devil. They have no reason to do that. It's almost like the devils are calling the righteous one the devil, and they look like the devils to me. You understand what I'm saying? So again, we have an emperor though at the foot of the devil. This could be also when men can't defeat or turn down a feminine energy. They don't want to kill her. They can't, or something like this. They'll demonize or something like this someone because they're just mad because somebody's telling them the truth, or because this woman seems to have more knowledge than them. But it's okay when they had more knowledge and they had access to me that I didn't allow. Something like this. It's like the representation of finding out, even if we're talking about Muslim energy right now, they could be going so crazy because they may have to realize that a Messiah, feminine Messiah, could be what they got this time. And somebody's going to have to walk away from whatever this is that they're doing, because they're not, this is a new light that's taking form here, possibly. These people are going to have to walk away. This could be a Moshe energy or something like this, because they're not going to be victorious at whatever it is that they're doing here. Like somebody could have went around and just, like Satan deceived the whole world and fooled everybody against one person. What do you think this energy is right here? But it's crazy because everybody had to be watching this woman or this child grow up. This is just the baby Jesus in the baby bassinet right here. She just all grown up now. She's just all grown up. But I feel like it sucks because it's hands that was supposed to be shaken. It's rooms that I was supposed to be in. I didn't get a chance to do that. And that would have been, somewhat of an honor to a certain degree. Even if it was in the hood. Even if it was in some higher places. I just feel like that's a disadvantage here to a lot of other people than just me. You know, I think Biden got somebody up in there the other day that was like, let's just say this. I don't know what he was doing, the yo-yo or tic-tac-toe or something, soccer. I don't know. Somebody was doing something. And he got him over there to the White House, shook his hand. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I can't even get that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Because it's not puffed up. It's just like some kind of respect. Somebody, it's about time to get some standing here. Something here, something that is tangible here. Okay? And if these people are doing secret cases, it's time for something to happen. It's time for somebody to do right by somebody here. This person here, right here, for what these people have been doing. And we got justice coming up out of the deck like this. All right? And somebody knows this. Somebody's just being bratty, or somebody's being some kind of way here. They don't want to give somebody the red carpet. You understand? But idols all day, they'll roll out the red carpet. The red carpet treatment ain't even got to look like Hollywood. It just got to look like something. It just got to look like something. They don't like the fact that, I feel like whoever these people are, they don't like the fact that I'm saying this. But somebody knows it and somebody's putting it off, or they're not doing it. And it's just like, really, you know, God is speaking through me. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Some of these people, I don't even look up to them the same way. Or this, it's like, you ain't even really all that to some of these people. The ones that try to do somebody wrong. Or try to put their burdens on somebody. And they're going to be sticking right with you. And we got this whole big old distraction here going on and everything. And it's just like, I don't know. But somebody could have passed away here, okay? Somebody that this person knows, all right? And then the Wheel of Fortune is up in the upright. Somebody could also be trying to make somebody think that you turned against them, or you used them to step up on their back or whatever to get. But this is not even the case. Unless this is somebody that's changed their identity. And then if that's the case, then how would I know? You know? How would I know? So somebody shouldn't take a leap of faith, maybe. Because, again, there might be this kind of energy coming towards you. There could be some fast communication coming towards you. Or this could be some kind of action here as well. Like physical abuse or something that somebody is thinking or wants to do. Yeah, because we have the black magic coming out here again. So somebody's definitely trying to conjure. I'm going to use that word, conjure up something to stop somebody from getting something that's due to them. To leave somebody out in the cold. But like I said, justice is here. Somebody's trying to go above. There could have been a ruling. All right. And somebody is trying to go after the fact and say, oh, we should do it this way, or retry. Like somebody, I'm telling you, somebody without God was putting somebody through something here where it could be a bed of fake grass in a box hiding underneath it. You know, like a trap, animal trap. You could have walked through it effortlessly. The next person could have been skinnier than you, and they fell into the fucking pit. That kind of energy. And somebody could be like, go back. How did you make it over this hole and that person fell? Go back and walk over it again. Nah, fool. I know you try to trap me. Why would I go walk? I just made it out. You see me walk across here. I got to the finish line. I went to the other side. I didn't fall in. Why are you trying to push me back into the hole or make me go back again? You know, it's something like this. We got temperance here. I was just watching this thing about these people, these men that were using some type of advantage over a woman that was like mentally challenged or something like this, a girl at school, and they allegedly raped her, but it was a case or whatever that was going on one of these shows, a court show. And, huh?
You said mentally challenged.
Yeah, okay, that's what I said. And so, okay, I don't know, I'll talk to you about it in a minute. And so, the court proceedings were over, and I could tell the judge was kind of leading. He was upset that these 3 boys got charged with doing what they did to this girl. Because he was asking her inappropriate stuff or whatever during the case or something like that. I thought it was unnecessary. But the point is, we could skip all that. When everything was, they charged the men and everything, and everybody was getting their stuff leaving out the courtroom, the judge had the nerves to lean over and say, he said something like, do you want He was like, unless you want to form emotion. And then he was like, no, the decision's been made. We about to leave. And he's like, yeah, but you know, it looked like she enjoyed whatever went on very much. Just a question of some girl that's not in her right mind or something. This could be a drugged girl. This could be, let's think about it, this could be your daughter, your girl. And it's just the way that he put it. And then all the boys start saying, yes, yes, yes. And everybody was jumping up and down for joy when they was just looking salty. And it was like, he's like, let's just admit it. She looked like she would like the whole thing or whatever. It just was, I don't know, it was disgusting a little bit. I don't know. I just didn't. Somebody's becoming enlightened here. About something. And then, again, somebody was trying to put somebody in some type of imprisonment. And I feel like these people are not going to be able to. They are blocking out messages from somebody. And that's just the bottom line. I'm even hearing that somebody could have been like, okay, this person is tapped in to the collective. So we should be able to ask this person questions and they should be able to get. But it wasn't true. And somebody was getting frustrated waiting around for somebody to answer. You might not have been in some type of imprisonment or in a situation that looked just like this. But you still wasn't getting the intel coming in either. Somebody wasn't, and this is the new light. So you could have been just trying to, you could have been just doing your normal, like if you do tarot, your normal tarot videos, but somebody was toying with the frequency or the energy to have you, like I said today, been stumbling on my words a lot. That's not, I'm very precise. If you go back and look at my videos 4 years ago, there's none of that. Somebody been doing something else here with intel or something. This commotion, chanting, some kind of spiritual witchcraft. Somebody been doing something else here. Okay, behind the scenes. Okay, a Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. This could be this whole thing about this money laundering, identity fraud, theft on a whole national level. This shit is like crazy. Wounded warrior energy. Okay, and then we got the Three of Cups here in reverse. Somebody was using the power of three or the power of these three witches or something like this to try to cause a disturbance here. Okay, on somebody's Ace of Cups. Somebody got a full intact Ace of Cups. Somebody has been doing work on somebody's mental here. That's what this is. And whoever this is up at night salty about this. But I don't know if they were trying to protect somebody, protect their own ass. Something else was going on here. Somebody's working on this real heavy. It could be heartbreaking as to who, what, when, and where. I'm hearing it's like the old days again. So something happened here. Something happened here. And it would be funny that if the main person that they're looking into had no clue that this was going on. Wow. The Fool. Somebody wanted somebody to look foolish. Like you can't comprehend, like you can't answer a question or something, but you never got them. Mommy Wata energy, the Queen of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody that also got an inheritance from this death or something here. They got a job, ownership, a stake, a share in a company that they shouldn't be in. Something like this happened. And I feel like somebody's tired of defending this person as to their behavior. They don't want to be lovers with this person anymore. Okay, somebody could also look at you as like a Queen of Wands, a Queen of Cups in reverse. Like, you're not doing a good job at your job. It could be some bull, okay? Something like this. But whoever, like I said, this person is not the family member of whoever this is that owned this and gave this up for somebody's inheritance. So they don't have no say-so. Somebody's about to be happy now, okay? And some union or something is in reverse. This could be what's concealed. Somebody could have got a secret divorce. But they're not going to be able to move on. Because somebody could be finding out that there's that pentacle right here that's on the top again. Whoever they try to leave out or cast out, they're going to be a 9 of Pentacles and then some. Okay, this is just like I'm hearing this is the first step. Yeah, but again, somebody don't want to be able to look at somebody as this sun energy, the King of Cups. You see how that vacuum just started? In the Knight of Swords. Somebody don't want to see somebody as this energy. This could be a trio. This could be 3 people here. Okay, hold on one second.